What a great ball game. Two teams that were competing out there, and we did it for 40 minutes. It's proud of the effort of our guys coming in defensively. I thought that was one of our better half defensively in the first half, and we kind of coasted in the second half and just keeping them at bay. But it was a game of runs, and they started off with runs, and we came out with our defense. I thought our pressure defense really sped the game up for them in the second half. We did a good first half. We did a good job against Ballantyne because he is their go-to guy. I think he had maybe 5 points, had made one bucket of 5 points at halftime. Whereas the big kid, he almost had a double-double at halftime. But I can't say enough about our bench. The strength of our team is always the strongest component of our team. I always thought has been our bench, and today I thought it was very evident that our bench played really well. Scored 40 points off our bench. Of course, when you bring a guy, your leading scorer off the bench, that helps. And a guy like Dusty Hanna, and he got in one of those games where he got on a tremendous run. And guys did a good job of finding him, especially against their defense. Their defense was pretty stingy, and they were really staying tight against the shooters. But I can't say enough about our defense in the first half. And in the second half, we had an opportunity to really push it away with about, I think, 5.5 minutes to go, and I think we had a turnover, and I'm all over Jabril in the locker room afterwards, and then I look at the stat, and this guy almost had a triple-double, so I felt kind of bad. But we've got to learn how to put teams away. I think that's the learning curve of this basketball team. But I thought we took another step in the right direction tonight. We had multiple guys came off and gave us great energy. I thought Willie Kawasi, he just comes out and you can just see his confidence level is just really soaring. And he plays at a different level in games. It's amazing how the guys practice, but when the game comes, he plays with a different mindset. Manuel Watkins continues to give us big minutes off the bench, and Trey got in there for Trey Thompson, just kind of get his feet wet again because he's been out a few games with that ankle. So we'll see him more as we get into the next game.
How much are you enjoying the outside tandem you have with Bell and Henderson, not only with what they're making for the season, but how efficient they did it tonight?
Well, I think it's a tribute to those guys. They're putting the time in, but I think not only that, I think our guys are doing a good job of getting in the ball at the right time. It's not like we're just looking for those guys. I think it's a byproduct of people are really trying to find those guys, whether it be in transitions and as they start making shots, I think it makes it easier for Manuel and them to get to the basket or Jabril to get in the gaps and make plays, giving Moses easy opportunities. But you can't substitute shooting. And when you got guys can knock it, I mean, we're going to continue to encourage them to keep shooting it too, and hopefully they keep shooting good shots. I think when you shoot good shots, you get good results. So they're doing a good job.
Like they jumped out on you guys 11-3. They were getting a lot of easy looks, and then it seemed like Dusty and Manny and Willie, I guess the line guy, came in and then kind of sparked you all.
Well, and they did it from a defensive standpoint. I thought they did it from defense. I thought they were much on the same page. I thought the first group kind of played on their heels a little bit. Evansville was getting second shots, just kind of getting anything they wanted to, penetrating, getting layups. And no sooner we put those energy guys out there, it just changed the game. And all of a sudden now it's an up-tempo game, and that's more to our liking.
So in the end, y'all really had Ballantyne in check. What did you do on him?
We did a good job of locating him. They run a lot of motion where they're screening and they're peeping for the ball. I mean, if you switch, they're gonna try to post you up. They did a good job of really isolating him, but we did a good job of switching. And when we switched for pressure. A lot of time guys switch to rest, but our guys did a good job of really being in position where he was. We had good pressure on the ball, and it made him take tough shots. And of course, he attacked the basket a couple of times. I think Willie blocked a couple shots. And I thought that changed the complexion of them trying to attack the basket.
Mike, you think that might have been your all's best? Evansville's a pretty good team. The only other team to beat was Providence. I mean, you think this might have been your all's best all-around game when you take everything?
We're getting better. I don't know if it was the best, but we're getting better. I think we're getting better because we're getting more guys playing at a high level. Jabril continues to play at a high level. I think Willie has given us great minutes. Our benches started being productive, so I guess from that standpoint, very good team. It was a good win. I was pleased with how we came out.
Is this kind of win maybe an inexperienced team needs after a road loss like what y'all just came off of?
It's interesting you say that because I told our guys these kind of games will define what kind of team you're going to be, and I think it's a team that's even in the Wake Forest loss, I thought we got better, and so you wonder how they're going to come back and playing against a good Evansville team, and we got better tonight. I thought we got better. We got more guys that are giving us some quality minutes coming off the bench. Again, even as Jimmy Witt, I mean, he had a big block going down the stretch when they made a run. So we're getting guys to start making plays for us. And when you start doing that, people got to worry not only about Dusty Hanna, and not only Anthlon Bell, they got to worry about Moses Kinsley. They got to worry about Manuel Watkins, who all of a sudden now he's starting to score something for us. Jabril is shooting the basketball with a lot of confidence. So we got other guys that are contributing.
Yeah, Trace have been kind of slow, and you basically spread the minutes out 7 guys. I mean, you feel pretty good. I mean, I know Jabril had played 35, but otherwise, feel like you spread the minutes out pretty good.
Man, I'm pretty good, huh? No, it just happens that way. It just happens. We play an honor system. They got to give me that hand when they get tired. And even right there at the end, I think with a little over 2 minutes, Bell was, I mean, he was getting sick out there. I don't know what it was, something he ate or something, but then, of course, when in the locker room, I think he lost his lunch or lost his pregame anyway. But guys, to me, like I said, guys are playing quality minutes, not playing tired, because when you're tired, when you play tired, that's when you have those mistakes. And we had a couple of miscues going down the stretch, but some of that us, but I think some of it also was Evansville. They missed 2 free throws tonight, and thank goodness we did a good job of attacking. We got to the free throw line 30 times and made 24 of it. So good ball game, good win. We rebounded the ball well. They've been beating people +7 on the boards. So it tells you they're good at what they do, and they're a very experienced team. So for our guys, to go against that type of team and have that kind of performance, I think all it does is gives us a little bit more experience as we go forward.
What do you think about Anthlon having that kind of game when he apparently was under the weather?
Well, the first half I thought he was okay. He didn't play that great in the first half. I thought Dusty carried us, and then I thought in the second half Anthlon got loose. And when you get both of those guys, especially in transition or even with the floor spread, they can make you pay for it. So they're shooting the basketball, and what I like about it, they're not only shooting it. Dusty gets to the free throw line, he goes 10 for 10. I mean that's me. That tells me you're knowing what's taking place in the game. Bell got that 4 time, made 2 of them. So when they can go off the dribble and with the way they're calling the game, and I think that's a plus. You can get points in a lot of different ways.
Two more guys. Anything else?
All right, thank you guys.